Hello students, this is class 4th A. This is class 4th A. Subject is GSC and date is 11 May 2021. We are studying lesson 8, teeth and microbes. Lesson 8, teeth and microbes. In this lesson, we have studied about the teeth, kinds of teeth, structure of tooth, tooth decay, care of teeth, and food for healthy teeth. Now today we are going to study about the microbes. 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 Microbes are tiny living organisms which can be seen with the help of microscopes. Microbes includes bacteria, virus, fungi and protozoa. These are included into the microbes. Microbes have dual importance. One hand, they are useful for us for making some useful things and in the medicines and the antibiotic etc. And on the other hand, they causes diseases in human beings, other animals, other plants, other animals and the plants etc. So we have to study about the microbes today. So microbes are tiny living things. These can be seen only through a microscope. Microbes can grow where they get warmth, moisture, food and air. Some microbes are harmful while some are useful too. Microbes are broadly divided into four main groups. What are the four main groups? One is bacteria, viruses. Number one is bacteria. Second is viruses. Third is fungi. And fourth is protozoa. These are the four categories of microbes. So we have to discuss one by one. First about the bacteria. Bacteria exists everywhere. Bacteria is found everywhere. It is in the air, in the water, in the soil, everywhere bacteria is present. It is also found on the ice, on the hills, and in the sea. Everywhere bacteria is present. So bacteria exist everywhere and in almost everything. Some of these can cause diseases such as typhoid, tuberculosis, cholera, diphtheria, etc. So these are the diseases, these are the bacteria which causes these diseases. Some bacteria can be quite useful. Cheese, soya sauce, vinegar, wine and yogurt are all examples of the usefulness of bacteria. This bacteria is both useful and harmful. So, on one hand, it causes so many diseases, and on the other hand, it is used for the production of a large number of the things. Next, microbes. This is viruses. These viruses are organisms that are even smaller than bacteria. Viruses are smaller than bacteria. These are harmful and are responsible for diseases like smallpox, chickenpox, common cold, influenza, mumps, measles, polio, and at today this time, COVID virus is the very common virus which causes the death of people. So these organisms are harmful. They do not these viruses are harmful and are responsible for diseases. What diseases? Viruses. Some diseases like smallpox, chickenpox, etc. So many diseases are caused by the viruses. Next one, fungi. This is fungi. You are familiar to fungi. You are familiar to the mushroom. It is some species of the mushroom are the edible. So, but most of the fungi are very small and may be seen with the help of the microscope only. So fungi are both useful and harmful. It is both useful and harmful. And bacteria also useful and harmful. It is also useful and harmful. So fungi are both useful and harmful. Some common types of fungal infections are athlete's foot, ringworm, and joke itch. However, some fungi called yeast help us make bread and wine. Yeast is a fungi which is unicellular, and it is used for making bread and many beverages. bread and wine. Wine is the beverages. So next one, protozoa. Protozoa are the smallest of animals. These are the smallest of animals. They cause diseases like food poisoning, dysentery, and malaria. You are familiar to the malaria? Malaria disease is spread by the mosquito. Mosquito female Anopheles. It works only for the spreading of the diseases, but actually pathogen which causes the diseases, that is a protozoa. So, so that's for today. Next time we will discuss about the worksheet 8. So thank you. That's for today.